of April 2023, Entrepreneurship and Communication. A says, explain 5 characteristics of imitative entrepreneurs. 5 characteristics of imitative entrepreneurs. First of all, you need to understand what imitative entrepreneurs or who imitative entrepreneurs are, and then go further and discuss their characteristics. From the word itself, imitative. An imitative entrepreneur is the one who copies what already has been done in the market. So it goes further and replicate it. Do something similar or do something exactly as how somebody else has done it. And there are type of entrepreneurs who can create competition within the market because of the issue of copying and pasting. So here we have imitative entrepreneurship refers to the process of creating business by copying and adapting an existing concept or business model. Copying and adapting. So learn how somebody has done something and then come and do it also at your own, and basically make money out of it. That is how imitative entrepreneurs do. So these entrepreneurs take an existing business idea or product, service, and replicate it. This is often done with slight modifications in a different market or location. They will not exactly copy everything, even your name. They'll have some few modifications, but the product will exactly look like yours. But there's some slight modifications which they'll do so that they can convince people that this is not that one, definitely. So what are some of the characteristics of these entrepreneurs? Number one, replication of existing models, because they just copy what is being done in the market and then they come and do it. So they can even do it better than you. So it's a matter of you being strategic enough to make sure that when you have somebody who is producing something like yours, is he ahead of you, or basically are you in the same area or are you in the same level so that you can now overdo him or her? It's the question and it's the notion that you need to have. So imitative entrepreneurs do copy and then they come and basically do it. So the problem is when they copy your idea and then they come and do it even best than you did. That is where the problem comes. So that's why you need to be strategic. We always need to be alert in the market to ensure such things do not happen. And then another characteristic, market validation. They rely on market validation. What do we mean by saying that? They enter markets where proven success already exists, reducing risk associated with introducing entirely new and untested product. It's like saying they love an easy work, because they'll wait, somebody introduces something, they see that particular product is really doing so well, that particular service is really doing so well, and if they see that it's doing so well, that is where now they begin getting the interest of copy and pasting, or maybe stealing the idea and they come and do it even better than you. So it's very unlikely that they'll copy something that is not working. They only copy for the things that are working for them. If a product is new and it's not working, you'll never find them there. But if it's new and it's working so well, that is where they gain the morale. Basically do analysis, do a research, and now they come and do the same thing. And then also incremental improvements. They're always looking for to improve. If they steal your idea and they come and do it and they see that this idea is the best, they'll always look forward to improve it, so that now customers can run away from you and come to him, because he's trying to imitate something that is working out. But once he or she reaches with this idea at his own shop or own business processes, he ensures that he does the best even to do the one that is already in the market. So they're always looking forward for incremental improvements, or what to call continuous improvements upon the goods, services, or maybe products that they they deal with. And then reduce risks. Why? Because they only do what works for the better in the market. That's why we've said they only deal with stuff that are doing well in the market. They'll not steal an idea that is not working so well, but they just steal the ideas that are working so well in the market. And by doing so, they are reducing the risks. They are not trying to test whether this will work for me or it will not work for me. No, they are making sure that this will work for me, and that is how they are going to reduce risks. And then also market competition. Definitely they'll offer you or they give you market competition, because I might be the inventor of this idea. Then someone else comes and see that this idea of mine is working, goes and basically and do it at his business environment or at his manufacturing entities, does it even better than I. So at the end of the day, you get to see that it brings competition in any area of the business. That can also be the characteristic of an imitative entrepreneur. And then lastly, they're always looking for to cut costs. That is why they only deal with things that are working in the market. If things are not working in the market, they don't imitate. They only imitate things that are really working in the market. So with them, they cut costs because they'll not have to do market research. They'll not have to do trial and error. They just go direct to the point, do it, improve it, and they're good to go. So they reduce costs of doing their businesses. And then you have question B, still number 3. Discuss 3 types of market segmentation. What are the 3 types of market segmentation? But before that, what is market segmentation? Market segmentation is the dividing of customers in the market into groups of people who have similar needs and wants. Most probably you group customers according to the needs and wants that they have, so that those people with similar needs or same needs are grouped in one group, and those others with different needs are grouped in another. That is the simplest way we can define market segmentation. So what are the 3 types of market segmentation? 3 types, but here we have 4. Number 1, demographic segmentation, whereby segmentation is done based on demographic characters or demographic characteristics like age, population, race, religion, etc. Those are some of the features people use to segment market demographically. So demographic segmentation is one of the simple common methods of market segmentation. It involves breaking the market into customer demographics such as age. So you target a certain age group. If it's kids, you sell kids wear. You sell ladies wear. You sell men's wear, like that. But when you talk of, I think for the issue of ladies and men, we can categorize it as gender, as a demographic factor. When you talk of age, we talk in terms of different age groups, kids, or maybe youth, something like that, or maybe matured people. So that is in terms of age. So in terms of age, a good example you can give is when you concentrate selling kids wear. That is age, where your group or your target audience, you are targeting kids, maybe babies who are maybe 0, for example, to 5 years. So for example, and then when you talk of men's wear or ladies wear, you can use gender also as a factor to segment a market demographically. Gender, that means you can sell for ladies, you can sell for men. And then income, you target people according to their income. People who are earning more, people who earn less, people who earn moderate, something like that. And then education and occupation, depending on which faculty. Maybe you target teachers when you talk of occupation. You target doctors, you target engineers, like that. And then education levels, different levels. So these are some of the factors you can use under demographic segmentation. Then you have geographic segmentation, very simple. Yeah, sorry for that. You segment customers according to the region they come from, geographical location they come from, like Mombasa, Nairobi, Kisumu, cities, or maybe neighborhoods, like something like that. So that is also another way of segmenting a market. You can use also behavioral segmentation. And the behavioral segmentation, according to how customers behave as far as purchasing is concerned. You have customers who are loyal, you have customers who are one-time buyer, and you have customers depending on how they behave as far as purchasing is concerned. Like here they say, behavioral segmentation relies heavily on market data, consumer actions, and decision-making patterns of the customer. This approach groups consumers based on how they previously interacted with the market and product. That's why I've said we have loyal customers. A loyal customer is the one who keeps on buying. Whether you have good, whether you have bad, he always buys from you. He always buys a certain brand, nothing else. And then we have brand switchers. Today they buy this one, tomorrow buy another brand, to make sure that all the brands knows how they can satisfy his needs or her wants, and basically decide on which brand will I And then you have one type. Now, those customers who just, today I decide I'll buy this, tomorrow I'll buy something else. So we have those who just buy from you one time, and maybe another time, like after a month or maybe after a year, they come back to you and so on. So behavioral segmentation will depend on how customers behave as far as purchasing is concerned. So you can also segment customers according to such factors. And then lastly, you have psychographic segmentation, whereby you segment customers according to their personality and lifestyle. The personality and lifestyle that these people have. Here they've given us 2 examples. This may be more difficult to achieve, as these traits, like 1, may change easily, and 2, no, that is not the example. But when you talk of segmenting customers according to lifestyle and personality, for example, when you talk of lifestyle, you have those people who are coming from the rich class, for example, and you have people who are coming from the poor class. When you talk of rich and poor, we're explaining in terms of income, or maybe in terms of the financial status of the customers. The financial status of the customers is normally not the same. You have those people who buy irrespective of the price, and you have those people who buy but they consider the price. So these are 2 different people. So when you have customers who will consider price before they buy, that means you need to ensure that their prices are a bit affordable, because these are people who are coming maybe from the middle class or maybe from the poor class. They cannot afford to buy expensive things. When you have those customers who do not look at the price, then that means those are people who are coming from the rich class. They have enough money at their disposal. So whenever it comes to buying for them, so long as they get something good, of good quality, they don't have a problem with the price. So that is what you need to have a look at, so that you can categorize customers according to the lifestyle and according maybe to the personality they have. So those are some of the types of market segmentation. And then you have C, still in number 3. C says, outline 5 benefits of business mergers. Business mergers is whereby 2 or more companies come together and work as one. So company A, company B have decided to merge their functions. They're working as one. So what are some of the benefits of doing that? 1, you diversify risk. If the other one fails, the other one does for you. So no loss at all. You diversify the risks. And then also synergies. When we talk of synergies, we say different 1 plus 1, basically 2 heads are better than 1. And when this one company comes with its strategies and the other one comes with other strategies, these strategies are combined. Something good out of it might be created. So that is what we refer to synergies. Like here they say, synergies are typically described as 1 plus 1 equaling 3. So the value that comes from 2 companies working together in tandem to make something far more powerful. Yes. So maybe what could be achieved by 1 company working alone is not what will be achieved by 2 companies coming together, and that is definitely right. Whenever 1 company could maybe do this, when 2 companies combine, they could do it more and far much better. So that is also an advantage or a benefit. And then access to new markets, because now remember, we have 2 different companies working together. So customers that belong to the other company will belong to this company, customers that belong to the other company. So at the end of the day, you'll enter into new markets because you're working as you are working as one. And remember, by doing so, your market will always expand. You'll have a larger market share as compared to before. So access to new markets and a larger market share as well. And then another benefit that you can have from business merger is low cost and increased profit. Low cost, because remember, now we are sharing the costs. You are not incurring the cost as one organization but as 2. So you share the cost, so the costs become low and you get more revenues. So that means profits will increase as a result of merging. And then lastly, more financial resources, because remember, these are 2 companies. Each company had financial resources. So when they're combined, you have more of them. These are the benefits that we have. And then lastly, in our number 3, we are going to do about components. Summarize 4 components that an entrepreneur could include in a business plan. So what are some of the components of a business plan? In other words, that is what the question is looking at. A business plan will always have an executive summary, which is going to give an overview of what the plan is all about. If you don't have time to read the whole plan, and you go and read the executive summary, you'll understand what the plan is all about, because executive summary summarizes the whole plan into a paragraph, either 2, 3, or depending on how you can you can basically make it brief. And then a business plan will always have the business description and the structure. What kind of a business is it? Is it a wholesale business? Is it a retail business? All that will be found in the business plan. A business plan will always include market research and strategies. What strategies am I going to use as far as doing my business is concerned, as far as marketing is concerned, as far as distribution is concerned, and all that? You'll always find that in a business plan. Number 3, a business plan will always include the management and the personnel, the people who are going to work for you, their qualification, their salaries, name it. You'll always find that in a business plan, because remember, you're planning for a business that are about to invest into. So you have to go further and look, how many employees am I going to employ? How much am I going to pay them? What are their qualifications? That can also be found in a business plan. And then lastly, financial documents like the balance sheets, profit and loss accounts, estimated whatever, all those will be found in the business plan. So that is our number 3 of our paper, April 2023, entrepreneurship and communication. Let's meet in our next question, which is number 4.